Black women is the reason why poverty is high in the black communities. And when I first read the article title, I was like, what? Then I read the article and I was like, you know what? They're right. So basically, what they were saying was black women will have over 4 kids with multiple baby daddies, knowing that they don't have the education, the finances, the housing, the vehicle to support all these children. And I was like, you know what? That is true because we all know females who got 8, 9, 10 kids, 5 baby daddies, and don't have a house, don't have a car, don't have an education, yet they continuously have children. And that is, okay, yeah, that does keep us in poverty. And I'm like, maybe they right. Maybe they right. I know that's one of the reasons why I got my tubes tied. After my fourth kid, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Because I seen how hard it was. Like with my third kid, I did not want to be pregnant. I was fine with my 2 kids. Although it happened, I kept it. I sucked it up. I got pregnant again, and I was like, you know what? This will be my last time. I'm not going to continue to do this to myself. No. And I seen how hard it was to take care of kids. I seen how expensive it was, and I was like, I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm going to stop. And then I went and enrolled myself into school. I'll be done next year, and I think it was the best thing that I could have ever done for myself because I probably would have more kids, unfortunately. But I stopped it, and some women don't, and that is what's keeping us in poverty. Black women is the reason why the black community stay in poverty. I guess I ruffled some feathers with that topic, didn't I? But it's true. I know a lot of people don't want to admit it, but it's true. It is. They was like, it's the man's fault. How is it his fault? It is his fault because he don't take care of them. But some of them. But it's also our fault because we have the choice who we allow inside of our bodies unless they take advantage, right? But most of the time they don't. We allow it. Okay? So once we get pregnant, we used to have the choice to either keep the baby or send it back to God and name it heaven, right? Okay, cool. So if we decide to keep the child, knowing that mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, we cannot take care of that child, we are then putting ourselves back in poverty. So if the government did not help us the way that they did, could you be able to afford 7 children? No. No. Do you have the car to fit 7 children? No. Do you have the house so each child could either have their room or share a room? Most likely, no. So, with that being said, if we could not do it on our own without the sole help of the government, you cannot afford the child. Us black women continue to do that because we know we got support from the government. And that is the truth. That is just the truth. A lot of people say, well, the daddy, we got to blame it on the men too. Oh no, they're a part of it as well. Absolutely. But we were talking about women in the black community. We weren't talking about men in the black community because that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. Like, that is why the black community is going down. We was talking about how black women keep us in poverty. My opinion is the black man, we ain't gonna never get out of it because of them. But that's, like I said, that's another topic.
Guys, welcome. There's a subject matter that was built on articles, and it was the issue about black women being responsible for the poverty rate in the black community. And this is not my opinion, this is just words on the streets coming from the ladies themselves. And we'll have a couple of videos to analyze on the same subject matter. Is it really true? Because they said she's like the first lady in the first video said all credit to the original content creators, said that black women fail to take responsibility of who they allow into their bodies. You know, you don't have education, you don't go through high school, you don't finish high school, you don't go to the university, you don't have certificates, you don't have diploma, you are educated, and all of a sudden maybe by 14, 16 you're taken in and you're dropped out of school and you're not having multiple sex partners with multiple children. And that in itself is crisis, because you're bringing into this world kids you can take care of. And some of the ladies are doing that because there's a government support to aid, you know, that proliferation of children. So we'll have a couple of videos to look at, and at the end of the day, we'll come to give you our opinion. So we'll dive right into the video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do well to support your brother by hitting that subscription button, hitting that notification button for new updates.
Unemployment for Black women is above 6%, and if this was happening to any other demographic in the United States of America, we would be talking about it constantly. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Since February of this year, unemployment rates for Black women have increased month over month by at least half to 1%, which is huge. It is estimated by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics that between February and March, when the bulk of federal layoffs happened in the first round, Black women lost 250,000 plus jobs. That's huge. I think it needs to be explicitly said that it's not an accident that the president's administration has been targeting DEI as well as the federal workforce, because Black women are overrepresented in those job categories and in that workforce. And the targeting of those two sectors was a deliberate choice that was made in order to increase unemployment amongst Black people and specifically Black women.
Yes, you guys, I have 7 kids, 7 different baby daddies. Yeah, 7 different baby daddies. I heard it. You heard it right here. 7 different baby daddies, 7 kids. Had my first child at age 14. Yes, and I do receive 3,000 in EBT food stamps. Yes. We are so happy. We are so blessed. We are very thankful. Yes, we are happy where we're at in life right now. We are happy. Yes, we are happy. Yes. Like I said, it's gonna be haters. You know, people gonna be jealous and all that. Y'all can keep y'all little comments, but at the end of the day,
honest question, is somebody paying Black women to embarrass themselves online? Like, is that happening? All I can say is, what's the point of the video? What was the point of sharing that? To me, what I hear is just another Black woman oversharing, trying to normalize and make this loud statement about how you got 7 kids, 7 baby daddies. Like, she's like saying it. I don't know what she's looking for. 7 baby daddies, 7 kids. Yes, I got 7 kids, 7 baby daddies. We heard you. We heard you. You get your food stamps. We get it. But my thing is, we're good. My kids are taken care of. That's what all she said. My kids are well taken care of. But who's taking care of them? Because you're not. The system is. The government taking care of them babies. You're not taking care of them. I just don't. I'm the programming. I really believe that somebody is paying us to embarrass ourselves. Like, this is what has to be happening. Like, somebody is getting into your inbox and your DM and saying, "Hey, sis, I'm gonna give you this amount of money. Go in there and tell the most disgusting, the lowest, just degrade yourself for $1." And unfortunately, they know that we are so money hungry that we'll do it. So I'm really trying to understand, like, that has to be what's happening, because this can't be.
So welcome back, guys. You've heard the ladies themselves. The Black woman, the Black African woman, the Black American woman, is a symbol of strength, resilience, and I don't know how we got to this point where they only seen from the point of sex objects and baby manufacturing plant, if you may use that word. I'm sorry, not to be insultive, but just bringing forth kids irresponsibly without putting into cognizance that there are a whole lot of factors that are needed in bringing a child into the world. And if you must do what you need to do, you need to have sex and all that, I think you should do protection not just bringing kids into the world that you can't take care of, and there's kids without fathers, kids living off from government handouts, and that is why there's so much crime, so much violence in our community. And it's like now an ending circle and a pattern that brings shame to this black community demographic beyond the policies of the current administration, as unfavorable as it may seem in many quarters. The question is, what are we doing in our own quarter? What are we doing in our own community to reverse the adverse effect of the negativity, the poverty in the streets, the misconceptions that has prevailed over a long period of time? And so I want to know what your thoughts, your opinions are in the comment section, because it's given a cause for concern. I haven't given into cognizance that most black neighborhoods are known for violence, known for crime, known for all kinds of vices, and this does not speak well of the black resilience, the black values, the black core issues that we had as in the early 70s, 60s, and even a bit of the 80s. What really went wrong? And so these are these women's thoughts, and these women are calling out. And beyond all of that, if you're a black woman, you need to take care of yourself.